Welcome, one and all, to City Skylines into Los Triplet Bay with me, Mia, as we develop a new part of the area. We have let things progress for a while, develop, take their time, and build in. So, with this, we can see the beautiful horizon throughout the night sky here. We're over 100,000 plus people now, and the demand for residential is even higher. So, with that, today we've dropped in some organizational key bits here, just so that we can actually get some growth into this area. We've already dropped in some helicopter paths to get people to and from to help aid into the residents. But unfortunately, it looks like we have kind of a situation here with our trains. We tried to do a little off-camera fixie, but you know, the cargo traffic is super busy. So one of the things I'm probably going to have to do is come in here first and take a look at our outside traffic connections. So with that, let's see what we have here. Come down to all of our trains. Looks like we got plenty of dummy traffic, plenty of other types of traffic here. So let's try to just reduce this down to one for this, so that we can actually make sure that our trains aren't doing stupid things as they go in and out of the community. So we have a lot of residents as well coming in and out. But I think one of the things we're going to have to do is drop this down to 500. Since we have so much of the trains. In fact, I think one of the things we're going to do is kind of limit these people and just make that, 100. You know what? Let's make that 20 and 20, just as if it was cargo, so that we can actually get things exported as quickly as possible. Don't need that many people coming into our town. We already got hundreds of thousands of people in here. Alright, now this should allow us to bring in more people. Now, as you see here, we got tons of oil exports, not that many goods and services, and we do have some forestry products. That's good. But what are we importing the most of? And it happens to be a farm. So we have tons of agricultural goods, along with our normal mail. That seems to be the highest. So it seems that we will in the future have to develop more goods and services. And as far as exporting, the mail is doing alright, and we are exporting fish, so that is good. But the cool thing that I did do was I dropped in this little location here, just to let us watch the sunrise. Has some nice elevation in here. So what I'm thinking is that in this little group over here, we'll throw down some commercial. We'll get a connection into the interstate somehow, so that these folks can come and go within the area. So in order to get that done, one of the best things that I will do is, of course, as always, make people pay to come into the city, which will help us out in the long run with things. So since this is going to be a high traffic demand area, one of the main things that we definitely want to do for this is to get the big one-ways. Or two-ways. Looks like we just dropped our little feed here, and the game crashed. Great. Nope, it didn't. There we go. It's back. Ha! I guess it's saying I have too many tolls. Who would have thought that? Alright. We're gonna actually drop this right here on the off-road, so that we can actually have these folks pretty much bring themselves into the city as needed. And with them right here, this will be a nice turn-in for these guys. Alright, so let's get our little roads here. This is all going to be 4 lanes. So we'll grab a 4-laner. We're going to actually take it under. Yes, just like so. Alright, and we're going to bring it in and around and over. We're just going to leave it just like that so that these folks can actually get themselves in and around. Now the other cool thing is we will take them, bring them in, and one of the things that we will do is we will take this on the upward path for these folks over here, so that we can get everyone kind of built in. Right? So with this, we'll loop them around over here, bring it into the interstate, loop you off the interstate, and then we'll loop some people around here and over. So with this, let's get this kind of built in the way that we want it. We want these guys to come in over here. Very easily done. And there you go. We'll movie with the move it tool. And circle it around a bit. Move you over a bit. And move you back under. Too easy. Just like that. Now, this is a 3-lane road, but the nice thing is that we're going to have a lot of traffic here in the future for these folks to be bringing themselves in here. So, let's get them in. We have these guys that are going to be coming around here. Right? So, we're going to bring you down. There you go. And we're going to bring you over and around. And get you connected into here. Okay. Alright. And then as far as you, bring you up and over. Just like so. There you go. And for these guys, we'll bring you straight in. Like so. And that will work. Now, as far as these guys coming in and under, let's get them out of here as quickly as can be. So we'll bring you down, up, around, and bring you down. Now, I'm not that concerned about any type of lane mathematics right now. I just simply want to be able to get these guys pretty much in and around the community. There you go. I'll get this all squared away. And bring it in closer. Bring you in closer. Bring you in closer. And voila. Too easy. Bring you over. And very easily done. Now, as far as all the little bit of lane mathematics and stuff that we do have here, we'll get some of these changed over to 2 lanes. Simply because that will work out a lot easier. And we'll use the highway ramp for this stuff anyway. There you go. And get it all upgraded. And same with you. I'll leave these as 3, mainly just so that we can actually increase this to maybe a 5 or 6 lane highway. Let's see what we got. 6 lane, there you go. And we got 5 for these guys over here. That's 4, so that's 6. And we'll actually reduce this down. Let's make, instead of 4, we're just gonna make it 3. So that the lane mathematics actually works. So 3 to... Oh, you know what? We'll leave it as 4 then. There you go. So 6 to 4. Then this to 2. Very easily done. And we'll get this over here as another 6 lane. So that folks actually have the time to move themselves in and about. Break you guys off real quick. 6 laner, 2 in, and we'll get our little move it tool. Bring you guys closer to over here. There you go. Make this a little bit rounder. Very nicely done. And then bring you in. Square you around. Hug you over. And then move you all around. Very easily done. And we're gonna get you moved into over here. And bring you closer to this location right here. Alright, that will work out for what we want to do in the long term to bring folks into this location here. So, we have 4 lanes going to and from this location. And there you go. Everybody can go in, everybody can enjoy themselves. We will drop you some power. Kaboop. Alright. And this will be Kara South. I think this is how we're gonna do it. Yeah, Kara South. And then we'll have this as Kara North over here. Alright, so we do have this beautiful 6-lane road doing its wonderful things. Let's grab it, bring it in. And we're gonna drop it in. Not what I wanted, but we'll make it work. Let's see. Yeah, that will work. Okay. That will help ease some of that congestion in traffic. And we'll come over here. We'll make this all pretty much a one-way type road. Bring it in. There you go. And y'all can come out over here and enjoy your exiting. Just like so. And there you go. We're going to leave that completely open for interpretation later on. Because one of the things that I think we might do is kind of make this an underground roundabout. But we'll work on that later. And let's get them paying. Welcome to Kara North. We're going to give you some power. And I guess you didn't take your name because I didn't press enter. Alright. Let's continue getting these roads set up. We're going to pick the road. There we go. We're going to go above ground and get you connected. Now, as far as these guys and their way of the roads, this is just going to have to be a roundabout pretty much. Oh, I see. It's not the normal flexi road. My bad. We're gonna have to turn this around. There you go. Get you properly connected. And we'll bring you over and in like so. We'll grab the nice big 6-lane road for you guys. Bring you over and bring you in. There you go. Grab our nice little 2-lane road. Bring you in directly to over here. And we're going to take you directly to over there. And we're going to circle you around. There we go. Too easy. Looks nice, doesn't it? Alright, so one of the things that we will get is we'll make sure that we get this nice big road here. Alright, we've picked it. We'll upgrade it, of course. Alright, and we're going to get them connected in. So the best place for them is to basically kind of get themselves a wee bit demolished. So we can actually get them to where we want them to be, which is right in here. There you go. And as far as these guys are concerned, we're going to bring you, connect you into you, and you into you. Pretty simply done. And we'll leave you as a nice little short, small interchange. Alright, now one of the cool things that we definitely need to do is figure out where we actually want to put all of our goods and services. So one of the things that we will need to do is we'll just grab one of our straight line tools, drop them off, so that we can actually have expansion here in the future. And just make sure they're at a 90. And we'll get them all set up all the way around. go. Looks like we will need to work on some of the trash to get that figured out so that they can actually get their trash into this area for their trucks. So with that, one of the things that we should do is try to get this fully upgraded. I know it's probably going to destroy a bunch of things, but it's going to actually turn out to be a good thing in the long run. So, to each their own, we now have garbage coverage all the way over here. We're going to grab some of our little park fence. Right, just regular old park fence. And see where these folks are going. Get them all mapped in so that we don't have to worry about folks coming into this area pretty much illegally. So let's check our airport. Looks like we did the right thing. People are coming into this area. Oh my god, what is this? Yeah, that's where folks are coming in. So we will get the little park fence set up. There you go. I'll make sure that folks don't get any type of building built in on top of their helicopters. It looks like we're going to bring you guys over. 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 And over. Okay. So now, one of the things we definitely want to do is bring in some of the offices. And we're going to use the little paintbrush. Okay. And we'll drop them in right over here as such. Now it looks like we got people parking here already. So one of the things that we may have to do is just turn off all parking or provide parking garages. So that will be the case for us. So looks like we got crazy things going in here. There you go. We'll get one of the little spiral ones if I can find it. Maybe if I just type in spiral, come up. There you go. Whoa, that's a little too big. Okay. Alright. We'll drop these in here and here. And just so that we don't have to worry about what these guys are doing. We'll bring in some commercial now to the outer side of things. This will maybe bring in some trucks. I know, there's like no power hooked up for these guys at all. It's just gonna be, you know, grow as we go. And get you plastered in. Very easily done. We're going to paint drop these in. Alright, now we'll focus on our education. Make sure that these guys actually do succeed. I guess one of the things that will need to happen There you go. We'll get these guys easily placed. There you go. We'll get regular... you know what? Let's get a new high school set up in here. Alright, and we'll turn off the anarchy, and we'll get them dropped in to the opposite sides of the roads. There you go. Come on, go where I want you to go. And... come on, go where I want you to go. There you are. Okay, so now we got those guys set up for their schools. Very easily placed. Too easy. We'll go back to our elementary school, see what we do have. It looks like we're going to need to drop some more in here, which is too easy to do. We have those guys set up over there, these guys set up over here. And we'll now work on our police and fire, and we'll bring in the little tiny roads. So that we can actually get them into where they need to go. Alright, so first things up, get the big health cares placed in. Big mamma jammas. There you go, that should cover this entire area. Grab some elderly care. Grab some child care. We'll grab some health care. And we'll grab our police now. We'll grab our fire. We'll throw up a tower. There you go. And that should cover these folks. And let's see what else we have here. Now we're going to basically take our little paintbrush here. Alright, and we're going to bring it into the inner parts of the city and kind of drag and drop. Very easily done. Just to make sure that these folks get fully painted in. And first things that we do want to make sure that we do is bring them some power straight into the city for the time being. Alright, and we're going to grab our little paintbrush so that we can finish painting these guys in. Like so. Clear these guys out so that we have room for other little cool monuments and stuff later on in the future. Alright, and we'll get y'all connected all in here. And clear you out. We're going to drag and drop. Too easy. And we're going to basically kind of do the same thing over here. Just drag and drop to hopefully fill these sections in as quickly as possible. And we're going to clear these guys out and fill these guys in. Too easy. And we're gonna get them cleared out since they're not gonna be needed in the community right here. Okay, now this should provide us a lot more, a little bit of the in-depth for the community to get growing and become successful. Yeah, right. Still making ourselves 90,000 a week. Growth is happening. One of the things that we will do now is we'll throw in some light residential up here, and we'll get some of this cleared out. There we go. Get you brushed in. And one of the things that we should do is throw in some more light residential pretty much over here. Get them in there. And clear out what we don't need. Like so. And we'll paint some more in, just to kind of separate everything. Which will really help us bring some more goods and services in. Alright. Now for the other side, one of the things that we definitely want to do is throw some more thick commercial down. Thick commercial down. Easily placed, and it's rapidly growing. Do the same over here, minus whatever that crack is. Put itself up. And there you go. And we'll grab our other little paintbrush and start filling things in. Alright, now the only thing we haven't really done is put in any type of parks or anything into here, but we're actually kind of saving ourselves for this, so that can actually happen. And as you can see, we got plenty of trucks up in here, so we're going to let this build as we're going to focus in on to our next episode and try to resolve some of this horrendous train traffic. I think that's one of the things that we'll need to get done in order to alleviate some of the issues that we may have. So we may have to create a separate cargo line. Yeah, that's what's going to have to happen here. Because it's basically backing everyone up here. Alright. Not what I wanted, but it is going to work out that way for us in the long run. So one of the cool things that we should do, just to kind of test this theory, is to see if we are even correct in this hypothesis.